I want summer 2023 to be like revolutionary because I'm 19, so this is my last summer of being a teenager, and I feel like I just don't go out of my comfort zone enough, so I made a bucket list. I, of course, made myself also a presentation so that I could visualize everything, so then when it comes to summer, I actually know what I'm doing. So we're going to be discussing all the things I plan to do this summer, and hopefully it'll give you some inspiration for what you want to do. Number one thing we have to address is the fashion. If you've watched my styling bikinis as outfits 101 video, you would know that I really am hoping to wear bikinis as outfits this year. And it is very much out of my comfort zone, especially for where I live, but I just feel like I need to do it. I also really want to accessorize and have like a lot of different cover-ups. So this would kind of be my inspiration for when I'm picking out an outfit. I started this presentation back in April, so the first thing that I wanted to do was to go to a fashion show. This was April 22nd at 8 p.m. and I did end up going. I was like really anxious about going, and so I really told myself that I wasn't going to, and then like 2 or 3 hours before, I bought the tickets online and I like committed. I went alone, which is another reason why it's so stressful for me, but I actually ended up making 2 friends, which was really nice. And it did really push me out of my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed it. So it makes me very optimistic about everything else on my bucket list, because if I can like overcome going to a fashion show by myself, then I can do most of these things probably. Another thing that I've also already crossed off my bucket list is the local fair. This was happening between May 25th and May 28th, and I believe I went May 27th. I did post about it on Instagram if you're interested in seeing that, and that is kind of my hope that I document a lot of this on Instagram. Overall, I had a great time and actually meshed 2 of my friend groups in one this day, and it went well. So that also makes me very optimistic. Something that I haven't done yet, but hope to do, is to go to the zoo. The zoo that's about an hour and a half away opened on May 6th, so they are open now. I think it'll be super fun. I do think it'll be like a whole day activity, maybe like on a Sunday, and since I work most Sunday mornings, it's gonna be a little hard to schedule in, but I have faith that we will figure it out. Another thing that my friend and I are so excited about is the Barbie movie that's coming out on July 21st. Will I see it on July 21st? I don't know about that, but I definitely want to see it in theaters. I plan to dress up. Not quite sure how I'm going yet, because I've seen some people on TikTok say that they're gonna wear like prom dresses, like the guys wore suits to the Minions. But then also I feel like I could just dress as a Barbie, so I'm not completely sure what I'll be doing yet. But regardless of what I do, I will be dressing up. I am so excited for this. Like, I cannot wait. I feel like this is just like a little mini Halloween, and if you know me, you know I love Halloween. So yeah, I'm so excited. I don't even care if the movie sucks. Like, it's gonna be such a fun experience. Another thing that does in fact have a date is the like motorcycle concert that we have in our town. It's from August 4th to August 6th. I haven't bought tickets yet, but I do still have like over a month, so I will probably get those soon. I believe the guy that's playing is Jake Owen, and I don't know all of his songs, so I am gonna have to get on that, but I think it'll be fun regardless. I'll take any excuse to put on cowboy boots and a cowboy hat and a cute outfit and go out in public, so I am excited about this. And during the day before the concert starts, they have like motorcycles that they drive around for a couple of hours, and I have someone that might be entering that, so I might be able to be their passenger, which I think would be so fun if we knock out like the motorcycle ride and the concert in one day. Like, I think that'll be so exciting. And then because you can never go to too many fairs, there's another fair happening nearby from August 11th to August 13th. And this fair is a little bit different than the one in my town because they focus a lot more on like agriculture and farm animals, and like I'm pretty sure they have a dog barking contest, which I think is interesting. And they have like vintage cars and a demolition derby. So yeah, I think it'll be a different experience, and I do hope to go to this one during the day, because with the fair that I did go to last month, it was at night. And I think going to a fair at night versus during the day is like completely different. It's like nighttime is like partying, and then daytime feels like a farmer's market almost. But after August 13th, I don't have any more things on my bucket list that are like set dates. Sometime during the summer, I would like to go to the waterfalls. I think like the best one near us is about an hour and a half away. I have been there before and it was so beautiful, so I do want to do it again this year. I think it's so cute, like even the hike to get to the waterfalls and like the climbing, it's wonderful. And then some place that I have been multiple times already, and summer hasn't even started, is the national park in our area. I do have an annual pass, so I do go a lot. I'm so lucky to live in an area with like such an emphasis on nature, because we have a lot of conservation areas and a national park, and there's some, I'm pretty sure, some provincial parks. So going there for a walk or a bike or a picnic or just like to hang out with friends, I feel like it's always the perfect spot. And of course, it's beautiful to be outside in nature. Another thing that I'm sure I'll cross off my bucket list is going to the beach. I think everyone goes to the beach during the summer if you live near one. The beach in our area isn't like revolutionary. It's not the best beach you've ever seen, and it does have algae sometimes. But, you know, I am grateful for it. And you know what, as long as the algae isn't in the water at the time, I think I'll have a great time going to the beach. Even if we don't go in the water, because like the algae is pretty bad, just like tanning, reading a book on the sand, I think is really fun. And I feel like you haven't had a summer if you don't go to the beach. This next one is a little ambitious, but it is a spa day at a spa near me. The reason that it's so ambitious is because it's like very expensive. It's like $200, $300 for one day. And like, as much as I love my yoga and my yoga girlies, which is, they're the ones who told me about this spa day, I just don't know if I am in a position where I can spend $200 on a spa day. But I am including it on my bucket list because like, if I really feel that I need it or I really benefit from it, then I probably will do it, maybe. But maybe I'll do like a budget spa day. From what I've heard from this like retreat, it is just magnificent. They do have a pool that you can lounge by. I'm pretty sure like lunch is included, and you have 2 yoga classes I think you can attend, and like a head massage, a body massage. These are all like things that you can include, and so I feel like it would be the most relaxing thing ever. But I just don't know if I can justify that much money. But it is still in here because like, I am considering it. Another thing I've already done is bowling. I just went last week, 2 weeks ago. It was fun. I got introduced to like a brand new friend, which is exciting. And I won 2 out of the 3 rounds, so yay me. I just hate that when you go bowling, like my nails always chip and then it's just uncomfortable and I'm not having a good time. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe I'm just not throwing the ball correctly, which I'm not like a bowling expert, so I probably am not. I can definitely see myself going bowling again though. I feel like it's a decently simple idea for a night out. But yeah, I am happy that I've already crossed like another thing off my bucket list. Another thing about the area that I live in is that we have an island. Like, I don't know, I feel like I keep saying everything's an hour away, but it's probably an hour away. And I think it's mostly for like vineyards and wine tasting and things like that, but I do think it could be fun, like going there for a day or maybe a weekend. I think this is definitely something that you have to like plan ahead of time, just because like tickets to get on the ferry to go to the island. And you either have to bring bikes or like your car onto the ferry, because I don't really know if they have taxis over there. I'm gonna assume not. I have gone once, I think in the 6th grade or something like that, and it was fun. It rained the entire time, so we had to get like garbage bags from a vineyard so that we wouldn't get like soaking wet. And I want to say that's the only time I've ever been, so I think it could be fun to go visit again. Something that I think I may be a little bit too ambitious about is having a backyard movie night. I do own a projector, but I feel like the sun doesn't set until what, like 9:30, 10-ish. So the movie couldn't start until then. And given the fact that my friends and I all have different like work schedules, I think this might be a little hard to schedule around, because if the movie's not starting until 10, it's probably not done until midnight. And then say you have to go into work at like 5 a.m. It's just not gonna work. And also, I don't know how well putting a projector outside actually works. Like, it all looks good in these photos. Like, those people look like they're having a great time, but I don't know if my friends and I would. And I'm not quite sure what I'd like project it onto. So there's like a lot of technical things I need to figure out, but I do think this could be cute. We have a fire pit, so I feel like having a bonfire is definitely something that we should do this summer. I think it's super fun. We did it a couple times last summer, so it's not like it's something new to my friend group. I feel like the beach and a bonfire are two like staples for a summer, so I think it would definitely make sense for me to have a bonfire this year. Somewhere I've never been before but do want to go is the casino. I feel like a lot of people take their kids to like the casino on their 19th birthday weekend, which was offered to me, but I didn't really want to go because I feel like I'm not really that big of a gambler, and I think I have good self-control, but like, I don't know, I didn't want to risk it, but I think if I walked in with the mentality that like, I'm gonna spend 20 bucks and that's it, maybe I won't lose all my money. Somewhere I loved going last year was mini golf. I think mini golf is so much fun, and like the mini golf place near us is, I believe, dinosaur themed, and then the other side is pirate themed. And like they have real like animatronics and it makes noise, and like it's just so fun. This is also something that we could do like in the middle of the day, which I think is very helpful because I think so many times like these activities only happen at night, and especially if you're trying to stuff in as many things as you can during the summer, you only have so many weekends, and if you work like throughout the week, then you just can't fit all of this in and then like get the right amount of sleep. So yeah, we will definitely be hitting the mini golf place. I think this is even more ambitious than the spa day, given the fact that I don't even know anyone that owns a boat, but like I would love to get on a boat this summer, and I think everyone would like to get on a boat. I really have no plan on how I'm gonna get on this boat, so I don't have a lot of hope, but who knows, maybe I'll make friends with someone who has a boat and they invite me out. We don't know, but we gotta keep our hopes up, you know? So like, fingers crossed you see me posting on Instagram on a boat. If not, we're just gonna pretend I never wanted to even go on a boat in the first place. The drive-in movie theater near us was closed for the winter, but they are open now. They're not playing anything good for the rest of June, so I'm thinking we might go in July. This is like a full night type of thing because the first movie starts at 9:30 and then the second movie usually starts at like 11:45. So you're really out there for a long time. So this would have to be, again, something that you do when everyone doesn't have work the next day. But I feel like we'll be able to work around our work schedules. And then last but not least, I want to go to the club at least one time, ideally only one time, because I really don't think I'll enjoy it. But I also feel like it's part of being like young, you know, you gotta go to the club. I don't know. The whole thing really stresses me out, and I don't know why people go to the club, but like maybe I'll go for one time and then understand why and just like love it so much. But I don't know. Like I think the club is full of creeps. I think for some reason I think it's stinky. It's probably sweaty in there. And is the music that good? I don't know. I think my biggest concern would be the creeps, because men are kind of scary, especially when they think that you're intoxicated. But thankfully, I do have a guy best friend that's 6'2", so hopefully no one will harass me at the club. That being said, I'm really excited for this summer. Like, I have faith that it's going to be a really good summer. It already has been. Like, I've already crossed a few things off of my list. As I'm recording this, summer starts in 1 or 2 days, so like it is officially here. The start of this week has been like surprisingly warm, so I think it's just like a nice teaser for what the rest of the summer is gonna be like. Hopefully you got some inspiration for this summer, and if you have anything on your bucket list that you think that I might be interested in, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you gave it a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.